And welcome back into something that we haven't had for a little bit, something that I've been excited to bring back. I got Blizzy here as my producer, the CSA Backpost for week 8 matches. It's gonna be our final week of the regular season. So thank you, Blizzy, for helping make this thing happen. I've been unable to do so due to a lack of a producer. So now that we have you, my glorious king, we can get back into this. And frankly, without further ado, we got some matches going on. I'd like to get straight into those. And let's head into the
Some goals,
Vortex
looking to get some
Renegades
pressure.
matchup as the Vortex
A
are
little bit of an
looking
overcommit,
to
though.
stay alive
Allows
in this
Vortex
series.
to try and get some pressure back.
Renegades,
JB up
obviously,
off the
your
wall,
number one
really
seed,
awkward,
number one
getting
team so
like
far
a
in
weird double
professional.
reset thing.
Oh, except
Now
for
Fighter
maybe
Vet
that
plays
Akron
this
team.
pass one. Teammate not there in the midfield to follow it. Now Blasky last back, crucial touch up toward mid. Fighter Vet toward the middle. Spalty low boost, able to get a touch off backboard, buying crucial time for his teammates to get boost. But a play around one and a demo leaves mispositioned Vortex defenders, and Blasky's tap off the wall manages to just roll right in. The demo being a little bit of overcommit out of a third. Akko not there to turn for that one. That one hurts.
And while we're watching this stream, huge shout out to Power, the GM of the Rochester Renegades. Recently stepped down from being on one of his teams to making time to be a caster
Fighter Vet
to help get time, on
able to
stream
get
for all of his
a
players.
quick goal. I
As
didn't even see how that one
unfortunately,
happened.
some of
I
our
was
streamers
messaging
have had to
Superstar
drop
as
out this
they are
season.
about to get
So shout
underway
out
with
Power
their series
and
here soon.
this Rochester team for not only their performance so far, but being able to get this
Hopefully
content out. So it's really
they are
cool.
on in time. I do not see them in VC right now, so I was trying to message them, trying to look and see if they would reschedule, which I do not think they have. But Professional, while I'm looking away, able to get that goal, I believe off of a quick off play. Goals just ramping up. Shots coming in. Blasky able to cherry pick the wall there, gets a touch up, has the flip off the ceiling, tries for the dunk. Would have been an insane goal, but a defender plays it off to the side. Now JB up toward the backboard. Akko there, turns this one down. Control shown out of him. Blasky forces one. Demo comes out. JB back alone for a second. Off the ceiling is Nervbot. Double tap off the backboard. Fightervet, incredible job cutting that play out. Both players committing. Fightervet actually opts to fake this, but Blasky was not getting the touch that he wanted to. Tried for a flip reset, but a little bit too much on the play. Left some to be desired. Now shot coming in. Able to bounce off the crossbar and down. Just barely ending up on the goal line. Spalty there to finish it.
And as I did say that they were the number one team, that was
Now,
technically misspeaking.
Milwaukee,
Rochester is currently in third
kickoff,
behind Akron.
faking
and
out
New
two is
Orleans.
Akko, able to turn this
The,
one
two
in.
teams that made finals.
Incredible play out of him,
first major.
outplaying all of the Renegades defense. I will give him props. He kind of diced this up there. Renegades now looking to respond. Kickoff, 50's out toward the Vortex back corner. Now Spalty dribbling it out. Tries for the pinch, ends up missing it, but fakes out JB in the process. Blasky getting these crucial touches in the corner, buying crucial time. Fightervet gets a really strong 50. Last back alone is Akko. 50-50 attempted out of JB, unable to turn it in. And we're staring down into Game 5, especially after this loose ball goes in. That would have been a crucial time for Blasky to get that bump off, or for JB to get that 50-50 into the net, but now we are staring at a Game 5 situation, and I do not like that one bit.
Potentially also.
Would have loved to see us close out in Game 4. Unable to do so. And we are headed to
worth noting
5.
as well that Milwaukee right now is sitting at 13th. Reminder that top 12 make at least play-ins to keep their chances alive. So Milwaukee
Yes,
playing for double points in
2-2.
this match here against one of the best teams in the entire league, and going to 5 gets them at least 4 points to keep them potentially alive. But if they were to be able to win this series and bring home 10, all of a sudden they have a real shot at being able to make this playoffs. Obviously, Major 2 is still here,
called in to
but
do
the
a
better
little bit
seeding,
too much
the better
lifting
opportunity
here,
you're going to have. So
as far as
big week
at
of matches
least.
for a lot of these
Of
teams.
course, scoreboard
Milwaukee
isn't
is no
everything. It is a
exception.
team game, and all members of the Rochester Renegades need to get involved for a Game 5 victory here. Hoping
Yeah, let's take a listen to what
to win
Nuki and Boss have to say
Yeah,
about
no,
their
that's-
upcoming matchup.
That works fine for now. I mean, no face cam is the only thing.
Oh no, the horror. They can't see my face.
The horror.
Oh man. I even got my suit on and everything, brother.
You're
I'm
looking so
spiffy.
good. You're looking very, very clean today.
Looking-
I applaud
I'm looking
that.
like I'm about
what?
to give a
I like
sermon
this.
or like a lecture on like business.
Let me prepare for this, because I don't know if I'm mentally prepared. I think you're gonna wipe the floor with me in this next couple.
I think you're gonna cook me, brother. I think
I'm
you
gonna
got me
lag
in
and
While
the
they're
swag.
doing a little bit of talking, let's
Fighter Vet
head back
able to
into
get
our
the
Game
flip
5
reset,
matchup
fakes
as
it out
Fighter Vet
low.
almost put Rochester up early.
Solo play almost turning into a goal for him, but all three Vortex defenders say no. Even if you play it around 1, we still got 2 more behind. Now, JB off the wall, leaves it for Blasky. Blasky popping this toward the middle. Awkward touch from Vortex defender, but Fighter Vet's double tap not expected out of JB. Now bumping play attempted. Blasky back alone. Has enough time due to no bump pressure to play that one control to the corner. Now here goes off the ceiling. Plays it under 1. 50's out. JB up mid. Now Fighter Vet turns this one into a 50. Plays it to the wall. Toward the middle. More midfield 50s inbound, but Nervebot says no, plays it around 1. Demos the last. Fighter Vet able to get back in time, just rotates calmly toward net, knowing that shot isn't threatening if it's just banged on, and here almost has a chance of his own. Nervebot, incredible dunk, leaves Blasky back alone for a second. Really awkward bounce. Means Spalty is called in as third man. Fighter Vet incredibly quick to this read. Plays this one out. Grabs the 100 boost. Takes time on the dribble pop. Unable to get a follow-up. Blasky shot really slow toward net. JB committing. Lots of third man getting sent in. Trying for this final Renegades touch into a goal. And it's been biting us a little bit too much in the butt. And it does so here again. Pressure able to mount for Milwaukee. 2 players committing in the Renegades corner. Not a necessary commit from either, as the ball was already safe in the corner. And playing it out from one person is fine, but both people is not. And now here another shot opportunity would have been golden for the Vortex, but it doesn't find its way into the net. Now Blasky off the backboard. Goes missing.
and
Spalty
Milwaukee
able to get
gets
a goal.
2 crucial goals, putting
2
themselves in the
minutes and
chance
53 seconds
to
down.
really feel good going into this major.
This one
too.
hurts.
So it's gonna be a huge win for them.
Or
if they
2
can
minutes
end
and
up closing this
53
game out.
seconds to go. Already down 2. Fighter Vet in the corner. Ends up going missing. Playing it around 2 are Milwaukee. 50-50 comes out. Spalty to the wall. Blasky, really awkward read. Ends up getting an awkward pop-up touch that he probably didn't want. Now JB passing play attempted. Fighter Vet has to play it safe here. Ends up going back, getting boost and getting back to the ball. Was a little bit scary of a play if I'm being honest. Pop up now. Nervebot to the wall. Blasky plays this one high. Renegades need some goals, and they need them pretty quickly. 2 minutes. Lots of time, but we need offensive pressure. Currently not looking likely. Bump play comes out. Backboard touch. Miss out of Akko leads to Renegades counterattack potential. Passing play cut out early. Our passes are just a little bit too choreographed now. A little bit too predictable for the Vortex. Now more 50s coming out in the midfield. Fighter Vet does well to play this to the wall. JB around. Able to get more 50s. Time at least bought for the Renegades. 50-50 in the corner. JB is there. Plays it past 1. Time being bought by Milwaukee. Just trying to keep this lead. Trying to keep the Renegades' pressure at bay. Doing a pretty good job at that. But a miss out of the corner leads to a backward touch. Nervebot has to be up quickly and is able to get that touch out. Now Spalty Plays this one to backboard. Fightervet controlling touch. Popped out a little bit too hard. Nervbot up for the read. Awkward though. Has to settle for a touch to the corner. Akko out of the corner. Plays it off backboard. Passing play attempted. Spalti dunked. Now both Renegades players up. Shot toward net. Around the back of the defender. And we might be cooking. This is the first glimpse of hope I've seen. Nervbot somehow managing to not get that touch. I thought for sure he had it. After the replay gave us a better angle, I'm very surprised that that touch didn't come out. But we will gladly take it now. Kickoff lost toward Fightervet in the corner. Plays it to the
I think let's
ceiling,
head full screen
followed
here.
by the
These
ground
last
double.
40 seconds of Game 5 to close out between Miami and Rochester.
Players committing for the Renegades. Corner pass, almost in. Tantalizingly rolling across the front of the net. Nervbot, crucial 50 here. Plenty of time. Misses the touch middle, though. Could have been a shot, even. I think that angle was shootable. Now Blasky here, over one. Off the backboard. Akko up. Ends up going missing. But teammate in Nervbot able to bail him out. Only 14 seconds left. 13 seconds. Time ticking down. Nervbot has the almost angle. But now ball pops out. Blasky shot toward net. Akko to the corner. This ball bounces up. Able to follow it once, but ends up missing from the Renegades. That one hurts. Game 5, so close, but not.
The weather. Anyways.
And yeah, the Milwaukee
side of the
Vortex are going
Aces,
to
you know,
take
getting
that
that
one
one goal
over the
early.
Rochester Renegades, who
I think it was
were
like an own
previously
goal I heard in
first
the
overall
background.
for the majority of the
Yeah,
season.
it was a pretty
And
lackluster shot that
currently,
the
in their
defender
last
then
5 matches
ripped
below
into the back of the
500
net.
now. So potentially going into the second major and playoffs. Something worth
Sorry, I'm
noting
almost
is
done
this
with the
Rochester
clip.
team needs
Like,
to find their
yeah,
rhythm that
should've
they
John
had all
distracted
season.
over here. Doesn't give a shit about his professional team.
I
That's
do,
cool.
I do.
Whatever.
It's just because it's so easy and it's so natural to win that I don't care.
Okay.
That's real, Condra.
Anyway,
Except I think that your
Orange
professional team is in town.
kind of going back and forth on defense so far, struggling to maintain boost, and just like that, they're getting scored on.
Shout out
Looks
my guy
like
Nero,
Mojimo
though,
zero
on the
boost, and
Atlanta
both his
Aces.
teammates are going
I have him
downfield
rostered
looking
in
for boost.
MCS.
Not a great sign.
Always gonna be biased.
When your third is in a 2v1 and both your teammates are actively driving downfield on the other half of the field. Hopefully, the Atlanta Aces can, drop back into defense, help out their team. I know they don't want to get caught in the poster, but
The Lucas
Definitely might.
poster, the signature.
oh, Mojimo for the top ropes. Joystick unable to finish it, but let's see if they can keep pressure here. Mojimo looking for a bump on the box, decides to rotate out. Joystick getting aggressive in midfield. I like it. Throwing some elbows. Nero getting in on the action. Dezo trying to take it out on Mojimo. We have some sparks flying here.
All
There's
right.
a lot of aggression being taken out.
I can tell you for sure the clip has been created. I'm ready to commentate. Anyways, Joystick has it long. Freeze is gonna be there. Looks for Deso, but just not able to connect. So Deso looks to go upfield for Dimos. Now Mojimo. L's a little awkward here because of Mo's touch. Mo passes it mid to Joystick. The 1-2 punch doesn't work out. Nero plays a little more passive here. Tries to keep it midfield. Mo. Not the best touch. Joystick bumped off the goal line. Could this be a goal? L forces it through. A pinch into the net. Creates the lead for the Makos.
Joystick just not having enough urgency there. I mean, he's last with a guy barreling down on him. Just got to get a hand up there. Boosting as always. Holy. Good comms, L. Hey, thanks for letting us know. Okay, Conjure clearly not ready to start casting. Still doesn't care
I
about
thought
his
you would.
professional
I thought
team.
you would continue there. My bad. I thought you were
No, it's
about to go
cool.
on a tangent. Okay, fine.
Just seems like L definitely.
Oh no!
Oh!
Huge challenge in the quarter. Creates the tie. Freeze. The ball gets a little away from him, and Mo punishes immediately. Puts it bottom quarter. And now a tie game with about 2 minutes remaining.
Both teams getting pretty physical so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Oh, double commit though. Easy save for L.
And
Looks like Orange team's getting a little overzealous here. Might need to get the
You
ants
say
out
that,
of the
but
pan.
it looks like it might be a goal. Joystick puts it under. And the Aces, once again in the front seat. Joystick looks like he's about to go high. Goes under the defense. They had no clue where he was placing that ball. And the Aces take a lead once again. Anyways, I'm going to post the clip now in the Twitch chat.
Oh, brother.
Chris can choose what he wants to do with it. An L, choosing to go low with the flip reset. A double commit from the Aces, whose joystick's left by himself, but a nice boom. Now 2 options upfield. They can't decide who's going to go. Doesn't matter. Bottom corner, did they bump each other in the air? Was it a miracle? Was it a play all drawn up? It doesn't matter. It's a goal for the Aces. I mean,
If it works,
Narrow.
it works.
just
take those.
give it a love tap there to Mojimo, who can now press on. Puts the shot bottom corner. It was as unpredictable on both sides, I have to assume, but you know, crazy science tends to have crazy solutions. Now Deso with a reset
Okay.
chooses to go under, looks for the flip reset past Mo, can't do so. Mo just forces it downfield, and with a 2-goal lead, the Makos need to find something here and now. Narrow back wall, joystick shot denied. Mo now, he puts the shot. Not on target, just tries to force it mid. Now on the other end, 20 seconds left. You need this to go in if you're the Makos. This is your last opportunity in the play, and Mo's gonna kill their hopes and dreams of winning game 1. So the Aces, now with the first foothold in the series, first foot through the door, or maybe opening the door. L leaving the match right before it ended.
Hey, this happened last series too. The other team being disrespectfully leaving the match before saying GG. I mean, just seems just no class, if you ask me.
Lack of class once again.
Yeah.
You know, the Mako's unclassy even. I'll say it. I'll be the brave soldier to say it.
Unclassy. Now, that's a word that I don't think exists, but you did use it.
I mean, no,
I will
surely
say
that's
it
a
is
word.
interesting going from novice gameplay to professional because, you know, I would think professional teams, you know, the higher up in rank you go, the better team play and like positioning you would see. But it doesn't feel like that's the case so far.
Unclassy
I mean,
is a word.
unclassy, really?
Well, okay, I should put it this way. It's considered slang in dictionary.com, but it's on dictionary.com.
Gotcha. Okay, then it's definitely not a word, but we'll pretend like
It is
you're
a
right
word.
so you can feel better about yourself.
Nah, it's a word.
Yeah, it's a word.
Alright, good comps.
But
Good
yeah,
comps, good
it
comps.
feels like these
That
like
gets you on the board
these
with
teams
one
are
goal.
playing just a little too fast for their own good, and Joystick taking advantage of it there.
Mhm.
I mean, Freeze really just had all the time in the world here in the corner and just on it, like just panicked.
Mhm. And if he
I
was,
think put Lucas in that situation and he holds it down. Is all I'm saying.
it just seems like the Aces are more well suited for this fast
Oh.
gameplay, but off of the kickoff they get one back, so it ties up the game. But still, it feels like the Aces are a little more suited for, you know, this fast action gameplay. They're a little more suited to the chaos. You know, maybe it's not the exact game they play, but they can play it better than the opponents. At the end of the day, if you make both of yourselves uncomfortable, it's just about
Right.
who.
It's like when you get into a grappling match. You know, it might not be comfortable, it might not be pretty, but if you get the job done, you know, if it works, it works.
At the end of the day, 50 pounds heavier, you're gonna make something happen.
That's what she said.
Is that true? I don't think. I don't.
It might be. I don't know.
I
But anyway,
have to ask her about that.
you just might. And once it, I mean, look,
Someone to play down there.
Aces are playing just fine at the moment, but it seems like they're almost rushing themselves. Joystick had a wide open chance there, but because he was going too fast, he missed his mark and wasn't able to be there for the shot. Which is just some small like this. Oh, Mojo,
But
it's
on
open.
the other side,
Gonna
though,
get it back to Joystick. On target.
when you play
Hey!
fast like that, you can get out in transition, Look at Joystick anticipate the pass, the flip reset down, and then Mo's already upfield, passes it back to Joystick, and it turns into a goal.
That is just clinical. That
The
is
double-edged sword.
beautiful vision from Mojo there.
You know, maybe on one side the sword is a knife that can stab you in the back, but on the other side it's quite the long sword. And that's what she said.
Is his writing fire?
Is this right, chat?
Chat.
Yeah, chat, can I
Is it
get
really
5
cool?
gifted subs for that?
Oh god.
Love the stream. Would like to be a fan and friend. Thank you for Quandary. I appreciate that. Oh, what a shot! Absolutely dunks on the defense here with the pre-jump. Predicts the Mo touch. And you know, some scrappy Rocket League is quite entertaining at this point. Just throwing haymakers back and forth.
Exactly.
Something's
who
gotta
cares
land.
Who cares of, playing smart, playing as a team, all of that, when you can just go and you can land a punch like that,
I mean-
knock your opponent on the back heels,
Oh
and
my
boom,
God.
just like that, you're up one. It's that simple.
And you know, you say pass it to your teammates, they're finding each other eventually. It's just been a lot of chaos, but both teams kind of sifting their way through the chaos, and no team on defense able to sift their way through, as it's been goals on goals in both games. And you know, games like this, when it goes back and forth and you eventually reach a game 5, for some reason it usually tends to be 0-0 and goes into overtime.
And then the Atlanta Aces choke.
No,
It's just
no.
part of the script.
Nope. Not when Lucas is on the field.
Well, I sure hope one of these 3 players' name in real life is Lucas then, because it is not.
Oh my god,
Oh.
Ella's just been going crazy this game. Another like reset into dumb.
Is L Lucas?
He's L. No, he's L from Death Note. The popular character.
I haven't watched Death Note.
I know. That's why I said that. To maybe entice you. Anyways.
Death is scary, and therefore I shall not watch it because I'm scared of death.
Interesting. Well, L
Yeah.
fights against death, if that makes you happier.
L Bozo.
I mean, they're
moving
getting
on.
into transition. Once again, Mo banged that upfield. Now
All 3 orange players in the corner,
Oh
and bang,
my
it just
God!
works! The slots!
Mo hits it upfield to Nero, who pinches it against the corner, and L just caught a little awkward. And once again, when you're moving this fast, it's hard for the other team to keep up. You know, just have to have a predator's instinct, pounce on that ball, like a lion even.
And the lion does not think women should drive.
Whoa! Whoa!
Get out of
Yeah, dude. I did not say that. I did
For those
not.
at
necessarily
home,
everything
for
said
those,
on
for those at home, that was a
Backpost
Condra
is
quote.
CSA.
No.
I was quoting Condra there.
You were no. No, you weren't. You weren't quoted a
Anywho.
thing.
Anyway, there's 0 defense being played from both teams here, but I can't hate on it. If your offense is working, just throw everything at the kitchen sink,
Mo.
the dog, the
Oh
cat.
my God,
just throw it all.
They're really,
Let it
they
rip.
really are throwing it all. I mean, Nero,
Turn it back.
Mojimo went for a flip reset. Nero just immediately was pre-jump, took the ball,
Oh, no.
hit it backboard to joystick. It is such an interesting way to get everybody involved, because even if the player solo playing doesn't want to get everybody involved, they're getting involved.
Yeah.
They're getting in
Whether
there.
you like it or not.
Your team
They're
is
on the
playing
ball.
like a team. You know what I mean? This is everybody gets a piece of a pie, but the pie's all smashed up. The pie doesn't look exactly right. The pie might be poisoned.
The pie has a knife.
A
The
pie-
pizza pie, one might say.
Yeah, pie has an interesting game of Russian roulette. It's the pie at the Thanksgiving where so many people have like torn through it. Children have grabbed it with their hands instead of using the forks and knives given to them to cut through the pie. And now we don't know whose pie it even is. Did everyone get a piece? They definitely didn't get the same amount. They're just taking it from each other.
The real question is, can they eat their pie and have it too. Because at the moment, it's not looking like it.
Well, first game it looked like they ate so much pie. They're stuffed on pie. Fuck, another goal.
It really is just zero defense being played.
Just the most fake
Where is
defense.
Nero going? Nero.
Bro, Chacho, the net's over there.
Okay,
That is
okay.
not your lane,
Not
bro,
to be
Chacho.
disrespectful or anything, but you know, it genuinely does seem like both teams are just trying their hardest to be the faster team. Like, oh, I'm faster, I'm better, I'll
It's
just
not
beat you
even-
with the ball.
I'm not even
But it doesn't-
sure it's speed necessarily. It's just refusal to get off of offense. They're not going back. They're just
I
the
mean-
guy. The third is the third. If they can't get it upfield, it's in our net. And if they can't get it upfield, then we're trying to score with our passing
know what?
options.
You know what? I fuck with it. You know,
Oh
if-
my god, joystick. Maybe the only one playing defense.
well, they're definitely getting outshot. So I think it's what's it called? Like he doesn't want to be on defense, but they're forcing him to be.
Forcing them to get saves and whatnot.
Non-consensual defense.
What? Wait, the lion takes. The lion does not care.
What was that other line quote you said the other day?
What does the lion?
Something about things that speak, or
What? Oh. I don't know that one.
okay.
I don't remember
It
it exactly. I remember it's something like the lion doesn't care about who speaks, or I don't know, something like that. Anyways. Oh my god. I mean, okay, this time they try to play defense, and they can't get it out of their half. I mean, joystick, the challenge was a little ambitious, but what is that 50? Why is L backflipping on her own back wall? Why did it work? Just nothing but haymakers. Oh no. Nero's there though. I mean, the aces now trying to get on offense. The lion doesn't care. The lion couldn't care less. What is L doing? Why is he pre-jumping mid?
what the fuck is a teammate?
Is L Messi? Oh, not Lionel Messi for those who don't know. Different Messi. Because right now L is just going for everything and anything he can. Just the most ambitious plays.
And it almost works.
And on the
Mojo
side of
there
the
for
aces, it
save.
feels like they're starting to get a little passive from it, just unable to predict what's gonna happen next. A little
I'm
scared
gonna
to
say,
take possession
it was
at
like
times.
it's been like a fight of haymakers to see who stumbles first, and it looks like the aces are starting to stumble. You know, they're submitting. You might even say.
In the early rounds, got out to a flying start, but now a little bit slow, a little bit knocked down, tumbling over their own punches.
What are we doing?
But still holding on, trying to tie up the game. And Deso.
Oh,
with
is he
100
squared that?
boost.
Oh.
Oh, but Face is there. And once again, the ace is just unable to get out of defense. I mean, Nero went for this ball, and Deso just beats both in
All
the
three.
open net.
I think all three orange players just went for the mid left boost while they were getting scored on.
No. That's not real.
I think joystick got bumped downfield, immediately went for the mid left. One of them drove through the play and just went to rotate out, went for the mid left, and the third guy missed the challenge and went for the mid left.
Wait, L's
And production, I
AFK.
think we
Yes!
have
Oh,
one more
there we
screen
go, and just
we
like that,
Lion
they're back in
doesn't
it.
care
know
about
coming
Rocket
into it.
League.
So if you want to
He's
check
left
out,
the gaming
yeah,
computer.
64.
we are
Oh,
working on the audio on that
what
one.
are we doing?
30, 92, 64.
Do you have chat on?
No.
Dude, you're missing out. This L guy has been just saying random stuff throughout the game, and it Frazy just said 64 in chat.
That's his own points.
No, there's L. L's the one with 64.
Yeah.
His teammate.
Oh.
Yeah.
His
that's what I'm saying.
teammate said it?
Yeah.
What?
And
No.
L at the beginning of last game was spamming yes and take the shot.
It
and
has to
random
be
stuff
that they're
that.
friends, surely. It's just their way
Oh,
of
surely.
being friendship. Surely it's
No,
not
they're
real.
They're surely meaning.
What is
'cause
Mo doing?
I don't-
What was that mind
you didn't
control
see-
from L?
What are they doing? Because at the beginning of the last game, Conjure, when they got scored on, L
Oh,
typed in chat FF 1 out of 3.
huh.
I don't think. I thought you were seeing all of this. No, this is.
I'll turn on chat.
It's,
Let me turn on chat.
it's
The
really
viewers
added
are
to the
missing
experience
out.
of the triple commits on offense. I really thought we're in this together here.
All right, we're back. We're back. And you know
This
the
is-
Aces got a free one. Looking for another solution. Maybe make LDC again. Wait, is L playing inside their own net now?
He is indeed just
Oh my
parking the
god.
bus
Oh
on the
my
goal
god.
line.
And we're scored on top corner. I mean, how have they found this? Narrow pre-jump. I mean, there's players back on defense. It's just found the bottom of the net.
This is getting into disrespectful territory. I mean, I said at the start that they didn't have class, but this is just next level.
This is insane. Anyways,
We might want to turn the stream off in a little bit.
Mo takes his time, 60 boost, pops it high to joystick, off the back wall. Narrow
What
now
is
shot,
that doing?
opportunity, oh no! It's gone horribly off. And now a double commit, still able to put a strong shot on target, and joystick not with the touch he wants. Narrow helps him out. 100 boost to his name, into the air, looks for the back wall, looks to get it around one. Joystick now shot, around freeze! And the ace is trying to claw their way back into the game.
L sitting in goal the entire last 40 seconds of play since the last goal, and then immediately wish to save. It makes you really question, is this guy any good at the video
Is this guy the lion?
game? Yeah.
Is L Lucas? Is this evil Lucas?
That
What
might
is
be
that touch? Oh my god! What is going on? Most rambunctious game. It would have scholars questioning the theory behind Rocket League. Now Narrow tries to push his way through. Joystick called up 100 boost. Right side, options 50 now. Just banks it against the sidewall and L into the air. He's been dangerous from here. Looks for a reset under Musty. Gets a 50, but not much more. Freeze now bumped off the ball. Joystick upfield to Narrow. Deso though, great challenge to cut out the potential offense. But just as I say that, now L called up off the corner. This could be an opportunity. Who's going to be there? Mo not able to get the best touch. Now Narrow, a pleasant bounce to take control. Looks for one more. Air dribble, reset. Deso called up. And with 30 seconds remaining, the ace is clawing for one goal to tie up the game. Now L takes it, left wall, Narrow, great 50. Freeze, has it against the corner. Narrow unable to get the touch. Mo looks one more, infield. L joystick and Mo though, both combined. So now L going for 360 dribbles. Still, double commit, they both miss. Narrow, touch, Mo, he can't get there in time. Joystick with the task of keeping it alive, and the ball will die. So the Makos take game 3 and are on match point.
I don't even know what to say about that game right there.
All right, so welcome back. We are working on getting our last stream back up here. So that's going to be the Charlotte Comets versus the Buffalo Bandicoots on Wavy's channel. We're making sure that we have the audio set up correctly on that as well. We also have a Rochester stream that should be coming up any minute now too. So we have a little bit more content on its way besides just this Miami and Atlanta series. That said, Miami really working to take it. We also have our San Antonio and New Orleans series that should be starting shortly as well for World Class. But while we are here in between games, we can talk a little about where these teams are in the standings. So this Miami professional team that you're watching sits in a 11th place, and Atlanta is in 10th. So both of these teams really need this win to make sure that they can stay there for good seating in this major and just getting points to try to qualify for playoffs and play-ins with where they're at. And moving into our Charlotte Comets and Buffalo Bandicoot series,
Billy.
game 4.
Puts 2 goals to Chile's name. Oh, flick. We're back in this, baby.
They were never out of it.
Yeah, you right. You right. There to kick off. Line hits it to the mid, but Cole's there ready. 50'd up. Aqua's awkward. Divine beats. Pulls up, gets the pass off the backboard. Chili can't get to it. Billy to Cole. Oh, picks it with. And he finish it and smacks it straight into the ceiling. Cole gonna try to slice and dice. So he's got control. Cole got the demo. Just floating in the
I feel like we're just
midfield.
watching a little bit of gameplay here. But this Charlotte team and this Buffalo team, this is a superstar matchup. Looking at where they are in the standings,
He's gonna take
Charlotte
another
right
shot.
now sits at
It's floating.
15, and Buffalo sits at 9. So this is essentially, it's not a must-win for Charlotte,
Finds
but
awkward, got
the
no
season
boost.
is looking very grim if they aren't able to turn it around and take this here. Buffalo looking to push this to Game 5. And the names on paper, I would
He's going
expect
for
this
the
to
bump.
probably go 5. This is a very competitive series, and Charlotte looking to not let it do
Bang.
so.
Bang! Bang! Aqua with a fabulous bump. And I think he scores it. Oh, snap.
He snagged that thing.
We're back in this. Ball's up. Divine and Cold. Oop. Ball off the backboard. Chill's gonna try to control it. Gets past one, but Aqua's up. In the corner. Got a good old demo on Divine. Barry's awkward. Ooh. Racing it up.
And as we are almost looking at overtime here in Game 4. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
Would this be our third overtime? Fourth? It's neck and neck.
And apparently yeah, as I said, I would expect these rosters to be neck and neck. They spoke as if this is the third or fourth overtime that we've gotten in this
Aqua's the
series,
first
so-
into the air. The ball's on target. Can Chili make it? Yes, he can. Aqua's gonna be the first to this one too. Another shot on net. He's going for the demo.
Missed.
Chili's up. Can you get the double? Good defense by Pixler. I don't know about you, but I swear every time Chili's got the ball, major threat. Pass down. Pinch up to the. Oh, Divine! Oh, the whiff, the double.
Double.
Ooh.
Bang. Bang.
He said, "Game, set, match. Give me them 10 points."
Yeah, in Charlotte,
Give
it's
me
gonna be
them
a
10
massive
points.
win for them. As this is going to keep their essentially their season alive. Is right now they are second to last in the standings, and that win could throw them all the way up to 10th or 11th.
Bang, bang, bang. Oh, snap, my mic. Cat they. Oh, wait, no. I was about to say he's leaking.
And let's go full screen to our Miami and Atlanta series. As a 4-4 game with about 1
The
minute
road
left.
again. They can't see me.
Oh, 100 boost takes his time. Decides to bang it down. But Narrow heroics on the goal line keeps it 4-4. Surely, this goal will be the last one. And Mo's trying to make it the statement. No! With the save. Joystick denied by Freeze. Now 30 seconds remain. Freeze on the
Monumental
other end, 100
defense.
boost. Tries to take it mid. Can't get past Narrow. Challenge midfield. L's gonna be there. Has it high. Looks
Up for the split, the double.
No. Freeze. Touch into the corner. Joystick. Both.
And bear with us as we have a couple technical issues. Audio seems to not be working on the side of Conjur's stream.
Champions Field
And we are
on the
back
horizon
in
if they can
overtime.
do it. But the Makos looking to do what they do best, and that's score on the aces. Narrow now, back wall, Freezy has the touch. Narrow, opportunity back wall once again. Joystick has to lean, dive, just get the touch, keep possession. You don't want to go to deep.
Joystick, that's going down.
Keep the
Who's there?
offense.
Who's
gonna
there?
be there? Mojimo didn't
No
get
one.
in on it. Narrow now, his shot won't be denied.
And we will be getting
We have game 5.
Yeah, Stallions, we're already on the early attack. We're 2 up right now, though. We're going to have to see. I know we were talking about.
Streams are being a little funky for us.
Right now,
Thank you
it
very
kind
much
of looks
for
like
your
Night
side.
Thing and Isaac and Haha Beer. They're kind of giving a run for the money. I mean, they're all out of position right now, all out of whack. Isaac and Night Thing battering
Hold the roll.
the back of the. Hey,
We'll get there.
hey, well, I'm just saying. I'm gonna let everybody know right now that this was quoted today. No, this was quoted in a Wilton Payton Payton's video on YouTube. Rocket League is a momentum-based game. If we can have the momentum, we'll sit more comfortable unless Nightmare shut it down, and that's what's happening.
Shout out Wade and Pilkin, I guess.
Tries to get a good elevation.
Worth
Get the
noting
right
right now that
elevation with
San
the ball,
Antonio,
but
the
cleared
number
away
6
by,
team,
Massimo here.
looking to get a
Nice.
crucial win over the
Tries
number
50,
1
can't quite get there.
seed
Night
New
Fang is gonna
Orleans
take the shorter
Nightmares
route,
right now.
try to
Up
pop that off the
3
sidewall
goals
here.
early.
And even though Massimo tried to get the beat to the ball, he is unable to
Up
get there.
4
And Night
goals
Fang
early.
is going to put it away, giving the Stallions or team
again,
we do not care.
This you
goal
want to be
number
the
4.
1 seed because you want to be the one
Wow.
taking home this
Wow, I
$750
see.
prize pool. if you're in
Tell me how
world
you
class.
really feel.
And
Why don't you? Yeah,
No,
no,
this
right now,
Stallions
though.
team really looking to make a claim for
Look at the team names they set up for the
once
game.
rebuilt.
We have We Do
being
Not
arguably
Care
the
and
best team.
Arby's Burger.
They have the best win rate in their last
I
5
literally
matches
looked at the
at a
team
12
names, I was like,
and
wait a
5
Let's
minute.
have that up, guys. Yeah. So right
second
now,
only to
We Do
Grand
Not
Forks,
Care is
14
winning,
and
and
4.
Arby's Burger is getting not the meats currently. They're definitely getting taken care of here. Aqua, maybe an early opportunity possible. Back out to Maximo. Maximo's gonna see the follow. And Nightmare's gonna get the first goal for them in World Class for this matchup so far. The nice crossbar down, to be honest, for Maximo.
That is a single beef and cheddar right there. A lot of power, really fulfilling, and a great way to start off your dinner plans. Aqua gets it over one, can't quite get it past Ahabu. This is going to be a tough spot here for New Orleans. They're looking for that double beef and cheddar for Arby's here.
You know, you're making me hungry, dude. You're making me hungry. You gotta stop talking about that. I might have had dinner, but Arby's
Oh,
delicious.
no!
Ahabu searching for it, seeking, gonna send it right back like a missile. And that's going to be the first goal for, not the first goal, second goal for Haha Boo, but the fifth goal for Stallions that puts them 5-1. That's a lot of goals already, though, in the first couple minutes. I'm not going to lie. Nightmares, I feel like they might be a little bit shaken up, boss. You know, I don't know how you feel about RB Shakes, but they're not as good as other ice cream places.
I don't know that Andy's mint shake is actually
shortly
there,
as the San
not
Antonio
McDonald's, so it's
team
always down
seems to be
for ice
running
cream
away
shake.
with this game.
But no, like in all honesty, New Orleans
take a
does
look back
occasionally
into
start off
Miami.
pretty slow. And it looks
Look
like
at
that's
the
what we're
Aces,
getting
you
here
gain a
today.
lead.
Looks like we're having shark for dinner tonight, boys.
And there is no quick chats coming in from the Makos. You know
It
they're
was all-
locked in now.
It was all shits and giggles, tomfoolery, games 1
Everybody
through 4.
is tough when they're up. But now when you're down, how can you come back into the series? When we fall from the greatest heights, do we climb once again, or will we fall over?
It's his writing fire.
Freeze, keeps it in the corner, looks one more, option to Deso, denied by Joystick! Heroics
Mojimo.
once again!
Oh.
Mojimo unable to make contact though, Joystick by himself on defense, what a challenge! Needed to get a piece of it and he's done so. Mojimo throws himself into the play. Freeze now, shot on target, Narrow takes it away. It does well with this ball to keep it out. Another 50, L tries to find Deso, but Mo there denies him. L still, the danger man, 40 boost, passes it to Freeze, back to L, Joystick denies him this time. The Aces defense looking so much more intact, but just as I say that, Narrow misses. Now Freeze, flick over, Mojimo keeps it out. Still opportunity for the Makos. Deso 100 boost, but they're bumping each other, so now the mid is delayed. L, left side, double, off the side while he gets it. Joystick by himself, what a shot!
Aces standing tall on defense, Makos standing even taller. Over the top, I mean, what a beautiful shot from Crazy there.
Rising to the occasion. Both teams not out of it, but Joystick, open net, just decides to leave it. Didn't want to flick it into the bar somehow. Had time, takes his time. And boy, has Joystick had himself a game.
Yeah, these kickoff bows for the Aces have come in handy. I mean, that's, what, like 3 times now they've found themselves down, and then they just pull a goal out of their pocket?
The strats, Johnny Boy would be proud even. Mojimo now to Joystick. They challenge early, deny him, and Joystick, instead of pushing on that, instead of diving, he decides to go back on defense, take his time, and will that pay dividends, or will it pay despair? Mojimo takes it out in the corner. Joystick, he's gonna be there, but double fake! Still Freezy wasn't expecting it, didn't understand what was going on, I didn't! Joystick back wall, and it feels
Mojimo
like when
putting
we
in
get
reverse
stuck,
Terry.
when we get stuck on defense like this, it only writes bad news for the Aces. And L takes it around, opportunity, shot's gonna go in. 3-3 with 50 seconds remaining.
We have ourselves a ball game.
So shaky on both ends. The Aces taking their opportunities, taking the shots, while a more controlled offense on the side of the Makos. Which will prevail here? Mo now, touch it, goes out to Deso, and they're gonna set up post once again. They need a good 50, they need not to double. Narrow grabs the
And
100,
again,
a
these
good 50
teams in
occurs.
professional,
Now
10th
Deso,
and
he has to
11th,
do well
both
with this.
really
She
need
banks it
this
high, but
win.
there's no threat.
Tied,
So
30
we just
seconds
let
left
him
in game 5
leave
now.
him to his own devices.
And
L
surely
tries
the
to put
next
it
goal
high,
will be the
Freeze can't
deciding
commit
goal.
on that. Now, Aces into offense, fly high, and the arrow shot goes in! Big time players make big time plays! Another goal in the final moments for Nero! And will that do it, or will we have some kickoff shenanigans?
Oh, joystick,
say I'm a
little
fan
lost.
there.
Oh, backflips though, that's
right
huge.
there.
Oh,
Mojimo breaking out of defense.
great passing
Oh, and
play!
that might be
You
it.
just need not to overcommit! Mo decides to leave it. Nero
Hold,
looks for a
hold.
touch, and it's down! What a
Insta
game.
lead, yep.
Insta
yep,
lead.
Yep,
Yeah,
insta
get
lead.
out of
Yeah, that's
here.
what you get. Get out of here, Mr.
Yeah.
Tomfoolery.
Man, what a game! My voice is gone. Nero ready and come, ready for the
Let's go
next
full
one.
screen to Charlotte
He
and
was-
Buffalo world class. This Charlotte team hasn't played that many games as a full roster since having the best record in world
Great
class as a
second
group.
touch. Fortunately, no one was there to collect that mid ball.
But this Buffalo team is also brand new, and they know each other. They're really good. I'm really curious to see what happens. I think Cal may be a sub.
But Cal survives the
B.
second effort demo.
Gonna confirm
And it's
this.
now attacking monster. Oh,
Oh!
that last little touch leaves an open net. Picked up.
Cal with the strong 50 to put it back towards our net.
Yep. Just under the bar there.
Unless Cal is
15 to
dead to
kick
go.
off.
Monster
Monster's
quick
up.
shot.
Is that on target?
Almost.
Oh,
Remix
no.
can't get the double. That could have been big. 30 seconds left. Still winnable.
Ace is
Phoenix
up.
Trying to
Can you get the
cook,
reset?
trying to get the bump. Monster has to track back on low boost. He's there. Bumped by
It's a
Cal.
save.
Remix looking to be his man. He does.
That's what-
As we get rid of Khandra and his free play, because nobody wants to see that, we go into our first real true triple box of the night, as we have 3 different series going on. I do not.
Game one are taking an early momentum, taking an early lead, and then just sitting comfortable on defense. And I mean, that's really all. Really, whenever you have an early lead, you have the cushion. You can just pull aggression and then not pull aggression and sit comfortable, and you can take your pants off, boss, and they won't see it under the desk, and maybe Nightmares will do better.
No, brother. Something that I did talk about with Rob though when we were on the Backpost was that back. You might want to say, "Hey, we're up. We've got a few goal lead. We can relax. We don't need to keep pressing tempo." But it's what got you here. It's what got you the wins. It's what's got you the distance in terms of momentum. You just got to keep it applied, and I would be really disappointed as a New Orleans fan if the Stallions decided to rest on their laurels. I don't want to get dubs for the franchise because the team takes their foot off the gas pedal. It needs to be that New Orleans figures it out, finds the proper rotation, when to push pace, and then just start diving into the action.
Thomas Stallion sitting is comfortable. Hey, thanks for the resub, Neon. Appreciate you, buddy. That's absolute G of a guy. Yeah, Stallion sitting super comfortable with their first game win, 2-game lead, and Nightmares needed to maybe find something to convert on, especially since they've been kind of held back on defense here. Aqua maybe to take possession. Haha Boo quick to get up there, bump Aqua off the ball. Ice looking to maybe take possession for a play, but Haha Boo looking to seek it for the angle, but it's just shy. It bounces off the sidebar, and Stallions were looking for their third, but unable to get there. A pass play coming from Bababa, Isaac, and Haha Boo, and that would have been absolutely disgusting to give them another opportunity. It's just about where Nightmares can maybe, wiggle.
Oh, hello.
The bump! Oh no!
That is
opportunity.
disgusting. New Orleans has one of the greatest bump plays I think I've ever seen, and Aqua's just unable to pull it down far enough to slot that in. Oh my god, I'm about to go full Stephen A. Smith here. You cannot do this. You cannot be. You cannot give up these kinds of opportunities.
We must do better than this.
What? The New York Knicks?
It looks like Haha Boo and Knifing, maybe an opportunity for a breakaway, was trying to get the pass out. But the Stallions with a 2-goal lead, that's enough cushion for them. That's enough cushion.
That's a
to sit
lot of
comfy.
cushion. That's a
Oh
lot of
my
cushion for world class. But they're going for goal number 3 here, extending that cushion. That's going to be at least 2-ply. That's at least that soft cushiony 2-ply.
That was gross. Isaac had really, really great control, honestly. And I thought he was going to maybe go for a scoop, and I think it might have thought the defensive nightmares might have thought the same thing, but he faked it out, kept it on top of his nose, carried it right on through. That was really, really good play.
They did end up losing in the major, though.
I know Nightfang staying with it. Not a lot of beans, but keeps possession
when you haven't
alive.
lost any other series the entire season,
bounce
it's worth
for
noting.
New Orleans here.
So,
Isaac
while
caught
they novice versus world class is a
incredible double tap. That
three,
sets him up for a good pass to Nightfang, who
Good
slots it
job.
away. That's goal number 4 here for We Do Not Care.
They have a better chance than if a novice team would.
Boss, Stallions, they're sitting super.
I don't want to talk about it.
They're sitting
with
super
how well that New Orleans novice and pro teams paid off, and how good New Orleans world-class team has been. This is not at all what I expected to see out of this franchise.
I can second that.
Ice scoops the ball. Goo. Shoved into a ceiling pinch that pushes it all the way down to Haha Boo, who's been having a fantastic series. Haha Boo demolishes Massimo. Opens up potentially a little bit of opportunity here for them. He pops it up once. Nightfang pops it up a second time. Isaac has to turn into this. No, opts for the bump. Ahabu, not a lot of boost, is able to get back to that. Massimo looking for the flip reset, and it's swatted away by Nightfang. The level of confidence to have 0 beans in the tank, turn around and say, I can still contest this, your shot is meaningless, is disgusting.
It definitely feels like Stallions have some good babbles tonight. They're sitting extremely cocky and confident, you might say, but it's working out for them. Ooh, the flipper set from Isaac would have been a nice pass play out to Nightfang, but Nightfang cutting in just put him in a little bit of opposition. That would have been Stallions' 5th goal, but with the last 15 seconds left, I'm not gonna lie to you, boss. Nightmares, they're gonna have to try and at least get us into game 4. They're gonna be scrambling here for something
Not
to recover.
a single shot from Nightmares. I've talked about it before in other streams, and I've talked about it many times. There are times where you see shots on target, and it's just not dangerous. There's no danger, right? You, like, as third man, you can sit back and you can go, man, I don't feel like the second man or first man are going to be beat. I don't feel like they're going to be able to apply pressure to me. And I don't feel like anything they're going to put on target is too dangerous. And that's what it felt like this entire game. That defense from
shot high. Good bounce from the comments.
45 seconds
Safe for now. Ooh, Phoenix, great dunk
Phoenix.
there.
I want to say
this
he
is
meant
another
it, but he
example
had no
of,
boost, so he just kind of fell on it.
Teams that need it versus teams that don't. Charlotte right now sitting pretty at 2nd overall in world class. Buffalo all the way down in 16. Need all the points they can get, and they're looking to make a push for him here.
Okay, it's gonna work out. That was a bit hectic. Popped up dangerously on the orange side, but no, immediately cleared out. Last 10 seconds here. We're gonna get OT, or are we gonna get a Hail Mary? Monster sidewall bubble. Ball is still alive. Cal looking dangerous. Phoenix stops him for now. The comments won't this down. It is.
I must say,
OT.
this group of bandicoots versus comments loves to go into OT.
Yeah, they sure do.
Except in novice.
No, we don't talk about that.
Nuh-uh.
Remix, Phoenix, low boost.
Trying to stay
I'm gonna
alive
go
there.
for the ground pinch.
I think he was expecting more of a challenge there. Oh, good read from Monster on low boost. Lucky boost on too. That's nice. Phoenix throws it up. Monster extending.
Monster.
Can he beat his man? Not quite. Yax shuts that down. Phoenix with the steal.
Ooh, unfortunate double.
Timing. Monster should have free ball here with control. Cal trying to interfere.
Oh! Ooh.
Oof.
Thing's fine.
Yeah, we weren't worried at all. Remix rips a shot. Ghost
Maybe
is
maybe
there.
we jump off some.
Boost in the corner. Phoenix
Almost jams him on
gets
the
it off
wall.
him.
Gets a
Pinches it
pinch.
in
No
the
one in the
middle.
box. Monster tries to keep it in, but no. Remix will though. Just trying to stay behind the wall here as his boost runs out. Monster up quick for
Monster with
three.
the finishing
Oh,
touch.
Oh,
Oh no,
what a
denied by Ghosty.
good kill. Back past the Remix.
Remix full boost.
Yags up
Yags is up.
early, but gets
He's up for
beat.
one. Vince
Ghosty
down.
catches it on the backboard into the corner. Yags the good fake, but Cal wasn't quite ready to follow up there.
Remix the shot.
Oh,
Oh, and it took all three in the defense.
it did. Comets are getting good pressure here, but this is a move by
Cal's
Cal.
up. Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Cal.
Cal
Cal with
the
another
cook.
dagger.
That's rough for the boys.
He did that.
Just enough finesse to get that around his man. The Comets will be looking for the bounce back.
And
Game
going away
5.
from full screen here. See
Game
what we got
5. Do
going
we
on.
believe? I believe.
Isaac tries to drop it
Pursuit
down.
is
Ice
gonna
with a read, but
KO.
Night Fang able to get it right over.
Really serious.
Ooh, haha, Boo tries to get a favorable bounce off the backboard. Aqua's already there, looking for the flip reset. They get it. Night Fang has a bit of a misflip, and Aqua looks like the Aqua of old and is able to get that, that flip reset goal for goal number 2.
That was good coming from Aqua. Now Nightmares definitely feeling a little more confident. 2 goals. Happened. There was
Are we watching World Class or are we
there was a
watching
smooch.
Superstar or are we watching Pro?
A
Ice and
smooch
Aqua
just
both
occurred.
just kissed. Oh my god.
The smooch giving the opening for Haha is diabolical, boss. That's just something I've got to point out.
Massimo in the waiting there once again. Ice takes control, opts to elevate, looking for the bump. Can't quite get to Isaac, so this is going to stay 2-1. A bump on Isaac there would have been absolutely detrimental for the Stallions. That I don't think they had anybody within a half-mile radius of the goal. Ooh. Night Fang elevates, gets the bump off the backboard, shoves Massimo a second time. Isaac, that's a bit of a redirect and a bit of a mistouch over Haha-Boo. Haha misses the 100 beans, takes the ceiling pinch. That is a deep ceiling pinch. Holy cow.
Ooh. I know
Oh,
Haha got
oh,
skill,
oh,
but Ice, that would have been a disgusting triple reset carry. I will say though, Haha Boo's got skill. I've got a short all over my YouTube that did really, really good of him doing a nice toss up to the ceiling and catching it for a flipper set to punch it through. I've got to say, grabbing him and bringing him to our team was a great grab. Oh, that would have been a nice jump bump redirect from Ice to put that through. Nightmares are sitting super comfortable right now. They have, well, I wouldn't say super comfortable. It's a little bit on the edge there. They're only got a 1-goal lead, and I know Stallions have done better with a higher goal lead throughout the matches. Wait, Night Fang, a possible pop-up for Isaac. Isaac does get up there in time. Haha Boo with the full boost. Rotating back for recovery. Massimo, nice 50. It stalls at mid. Night Fang and Aqua trying to maybe stop the momentum from going from Nightmares to Stallions. But that was quickly shut down. I'm not gonna lie, Nightmares are doing a great job holding the 1-goal lead that they have and not letting it slip through the fingers just yet.
Well, it's not, I don't know if this is necessarily a great play or if it's the only play they're allowed to do at this point. If they don't win here, they take a very concerning 3-0 sweep while being number 1. It's one thing to establish yourself. What a read by Massimo to put that in. But what I was going to say is it's one thing to get to the top of the mountain, but if you can't hold it, there's no point of ever being there, right? Like if you're going to be the champion, if you're going to be the best team, you have to play like you're the best team. You can't start off as weak as they did. And I'm really hoping New Orleans for the back end of this series can really start turning things around.
Yeah, it would be nice to see that for sure. I'm sorry if I cut you off. I don't know if you're about to start play-by-playing.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. With Nightmares being a 2-goal lead right now, Stallions gonna have to swap up their aggression and try and start getting something downfield. They have 30 seconds, but it might be another goal. Nice catch for a great save, keeping the Stallions from getting too far under, and Nightmares getting too far in the lead, but a stray opening could have given Ice their 4th goal. Isaac, maybe possession. Aqua quick off the sidewall to read that. It's passed out to Massimo with a nice redirect. Aqua looking for the follow. Ice for the follow. That was a disgusting 3-piece. Aqua out to Massimo. Massimo, nice redirect to pop to the backboard. Ice, a finishing read to get Nightmares. Yes, their 4th goal here in game 3. You're so right. They have a lot to live for here.
Well, and this is the right way to get it done. What you talked about earlier, momentum really is the key of the game for sure, especially in a deep series like this one. Starting off weak, it's really difficult to pull yourself out of the rut, but this is the best way to get it started. They take the must-win game. Now they're sitting 1-2 against the Stallions. If they can take game 4 here, I would be...
Pressure. Big pre-jump.
Yikes, fake ceiling catch. Goes to
Ooh,
the ground
remix.
finish
Oh,
instead.
Cal's gonna be there.
Yep. Cal trying to stay behind the ball.
Also with a
Monster
quick 50,
throws it
passes
back
out to Phoenix.
Couldn't get a left shot on. Tries to keep the play alive. So early Monster can't get the 50. Comments on the back
There's Cal to
foot.
go see.
Oh.
Another moment for Cal. He is dicing up the comments.
Equalizer off that quick pass.
Big ghost touch. Nice. Pretty classic.
Whoa. Ghosty up the sidewall. Monster's gonna meet him, but he gets around him. Cal, pass 1.
Shot, another
Pass
pass
out to
similar that
Yags.
last play, but saved away this time. Cal drops it for Ghosty. Monster and Phoenix up. Interesting.
Ooh.
Monster looking to recover with the shot. Almost. Remix.
Remix.
It's high.
Yeah,
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Pump on Ghosty there would have been a goal. Following through.
See, fresh off
More
that
pressure.
full boost. Oh, it's going back out to
Oh,
Monster.
rip.
Nice.
The Comets take the lead again, late in the game.
Bang!
Bang.
It's the legendary Melon ad lib right there, chat.
It's hooray, all lowercase with 1 period.
Sounds slightly snarky.
Cal's up. Gonna try to take a shot. It's very soft though.
Damn.
Monster clears into the opposite corner.
Looking for that equalizer late game. 20 seconds left. They have possession on their inside. Yags takes over from the losed
50 down.
teammates. Cal trying to keep the play alive. The Monster's not happy.
Oh, it's floating in. Ooh.
Not quite. No need to sell out here. Can they get the
Put it
ball
down.
down?
Just put it down.
That's it. Comets
Bang.
take game 3.
Easy. Never been easier.
Reverse sweep
GG.
begins.
Aqua, nice catch off the side pass. Massimo, quick follow, but haha, boo. Nice shutdown off the backboard to save it. Stallion sitting comfortable just a little bit longer, but it's not going to be that easy as Nightmares already putting a lot of aggression towards them.
Ice puts it down the pitch. Aqua drops it on the Massimo. Massimo lifts it over 1. Can't quite 50 it through 2. And Haha Blue is going to be able to clear that away as New Orleans had an incredible passing play opportunity with Aqua diming him up off the ceiling. World-class play for sure, coming out onto the pitch quickly. Massimo elevates, looks for that flip reset, gets it past. No, Isaac, what a reaction time to flip back into the near post and clear that into the corner. My man Nuki, I'm seeing some incredible mechanics coming out of New Orleans, a level of play that's quickly elevated here from game 3, from game 2 especially, and Stallions are rising to the occasion. Their defense playing bend, don't break.
100%. 100%, boss man. I mean, you got to say your team, though, they've put up quite a fight to get themselves to game 4, especially from what we were seeing in games 1 and 2 on how comfortable Stallions were. But to shut down that momentum, get here now, and still keep quite up the aggression and Stallions responding honestly quite nicely. Ice maybe a stray takeaway, but Night Fang quick to swing it back. Great clear out. Also going to take possession, maybe a possibility for a pass. Isaac was looking for the angle, but just shy as it bounces off the post and it skips right on past. We're coming up to halfway through the 4th game here, and Stallions are in the lead, but Nightmares not wanting to make it easy for him. Massimo and Aqua have been absolute beasts for pass plays. Isaac taking out the competition, quick to take out the responder for Ice. The responder, Ice, who was going to try and get that goal there, I betcha. And that would have been the opportunity. Knight. Oh, okay. Maybe that was going to be an interesting play from Isaac. Apparently, they were trying to pinch for a Psycho, boss. My team was trying their skill.
Brother, that is a dangerous thing to see players have that level of wherewithal to go for the power of friendship. But I really need it from New Orleans here. Isaac elevating off the sidewall, looking for a double tap off the backboard to redirect it down in center. That drops down center, but Ice has the read. Aqua deleting the player. Massimo getting deleted, and that puts Aqua out of rotation and allows the Stallions to take goal number 2 here. Now, we can say for sure, whatever team has established a 2-goal lead through this series, game 1 and game 2 for Stallions, game 3 for New Orleans, that has been the death. That has been the dagger, because it is just insurmountable from this level of play.
I have to say that the teams have been extremely comfortable, but Stallions have been more comfortable as Night Fang seeking the 3rd. The bar down, and Stallions gonna take a 3-0 lead, and it's 1 minute and 30 seconds left that Nightmares have, and that's the only 1 minute and 30 seconds that they have to get a goal, or 3 actually, 3 goals to take us to game 5. Boss, this is looking weird. This is not the turn of events I was expecting. Well, you were saying 3-1 for Nightmares, and it's about to look 3-1 for Stal.
I thought it was going to be in, well, actually, I said 4-0 in favor of Nightmares. I didn't say 3-1. Let's get it right. I made a terrible call, and I said 4-0 in favor of Nightmares. But no, if New Orleans wants to force a game 5 here, they've got their first goal. They've got 6 shots on target. They're playing very aggressive. They just need to figure out a way to demo the back line the same way that the Stallions are doing to them. Open up the pitch, make it a little bit easier for shooting so you don't need to get dunked on right there. Ah, goodness.
Yeah. What you were saying.
Yes, I am devastated. It's all right, Nuki.
Not looking so confident here now that we're sitting so comfortable. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna lie here. I mean, Stallions 4-1 right now. Nightmares had a great game 3, but it's I'm not gonna lie. Neon is in my chat spamming the Stallions franchise icon emote I have for them, and I think it's definitely giving them the energy.
Oh, well, now I don't feel so bad about that 1v1 from earlier. I really just
this
don't
game
anymore.
seems to be closing out. Let's go take a look at Buffalo looking to close out their series against Charlotte, completing a 15 versus 2 upset.
Ooh, good little bump.
There. It's breaking out. Couldn't get through the last man.
That was full boosted.
Phoenix shuts down the eggs.
Is up.
Back in.
Man, Cal's got another full boost. Pass 1. Pass 2. He's gonna collect in our corner. Take it across. It's gonna be met by Yags in the air.
Phoenix throws it up. Monster get around that. Play's still alive.
Oh, double. Cal's up.
Rushing back.
Cal with the double.
Stops the
Ooh,
double.
what a save, but a remix. Phoenix out to Monster.
Oh, shot. Yags is ready now. Yags didn't get the power there. Good comms for them to not double there. Remix padding to support Monster. Tips it to Phoenix.
Phoenix the remix.
Almost action. Time ticking
Cal will
down.
take it out.
20 seconds left. Monster.
Is
Charging
up.
down the midfield. Bump. Oh,
Oh.
still gets a piece of it. Man, it's a brick wall. Remix. Trying trying to get past the Axe, not quite. Monster keeps them, but there's no one there. Remix demo, but not in time to stop the
And they
clear.
collect Phoenix. Ooh, low boost. Took
Just
about everything
last
he had to get to that
chance.
one.
Commons need a goal here.
50's on the
Oh,
ground, and it's over.
valiant
And
effort,
it's
but
over. The Buffalo Bandicoots win. World class. Full 10 points to them.
And that's going to be Buffalo Bandicoots World
So
Class
we
at the
got Superstar and
16 seed,
Novice.
upsetting the number 2 team.
Superstar and Novice did indeed win.
It was gonna go to them, but like that they put up quite the performance. But Stallions having quite a much better performance, taking it right away, and I have to say I'm quite proud.
Oh, trust me, I'm devastated. I'm financially ruined. I'm never coming back from this.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
All right, brother. I think it's probably a good time to wrap things up because I am not sticking around for that superstar matchup in an hour.
It's. I thought it was happening now.
Evan never.
And just like that, we're actually going to be taking a page out of Boss Verdala's book as well, and we're going to be bouncing. So, thank you so much for everyone who is here, all of our viewers, all of our players, all of our supporters. Thanks for being a part of CSA, for tuning in to this edition of Week 8's Back Post. Don't miss out on next weekend or the one after. We got Major 2, then the knockout stages, and then even the playoffs right after. So you don't want to miss everything that we got in store. But again, thanks for tuning in. And until next time, it's been Rob, it's been Blizzy, and have a wonderful rest of your night.